Well, it's a cool morning here on the homestead. It's down in the 60s. I think it was 63 degrees when I came out. Got all of the windows and doors open. Enjoying this fresh air. I'm going to take you out here to where our chicken coop construction is underway. I had a canopy that has metal struts that you see here. And anyway, we stopped using it, so to avoid buying expensive lumber, I framed this little building up with those metal struts and some screws, and then put a piece of plywood down on the bottom and covered that in linoleum to make it easier for it to be cleaned. And we're putting wood siding on it. I made the mistake of putting this wood up here before I got it primed and painted, this first wall, and it buckled a little bit, so I'm going to try to pull that buckling out. But underneath, what we did is put a metal, use those metal struts or post, and we just attached a little 1x2 piece that we cut on the side of that metal to give us a stapling surface. Stapled our chicken wire to it, and then bought some little, kind of like, looks like rebar, but it's that little hook to hold those posts down in the ground. And you can't see underneath this gravel, but there is a skirt of hardware cloth that comes on the ground out a foot or so, and then this gravel is on top of that skirt. So if some varmint comes up here and starts to try to scratch underneath this, they'll hit that hardware cloth and give up the fight. We're going to put we've got walls going to put all the way around that with a door, the window, and then the on this side right here is going to be her nest boxes. And on the back side we'll clean it. And there's about a 40 or maybe, I guess it's 50 foot run out here in front of this. And we've got a door going here. You can see I'm using that metal, all those metal scraps and pieces everywhere I can to avoid using lumber. We'll put some wire or hardware cloth on this and have our door. I think I'm going to get some of that bird netting or something to go on the top of this to kind of keep the hawks out. You see those trees behind in the distance there. Mr. Hawk lives down in there, and he patrols that little creek branch down there pretty consistently. He doesn't come up here very often, but just in case. And this overgrown little section of the pasture here, we hope we can maybe, when we're out here, let them out and the chickens out and free range a little bit around in here, and then put them back in there to roost. We tried to make use of our existing fence that was here, and this used to be a grape arbor, I guess, and so we're going to put some metal up on the top of that up there to come all the way down eventually, and then be able to store a few things under here in the dry and completely underneath this. We have a plant that we're not sure what it is. My mother grows these plants, and they get real tall. but and we took some cuttings off of it, or my wife Brenda Sue did. They're very, very thin leaves, just a beautiful green and light color, variegated colors. Someone said it was something, the word cane, C-A-N-E, was that kind of plant, but I've looked at the pictures, and those pictures, the leaves are like real thick. In these plants, the leaves are kind of thin. So I'm thinking that this might be something else. In those pictures, they were all little short plants, but this thing grows up 5-6 feet tall. Well, we had an evening picking out in the garden. We got a little bit of okra and some peppers and some more squash and a bunch of cucumbers. This is a cucumber that I've never planted before. It's slick and seems to be a good eating slicing cucumber. These other ones, these are pickling cucumbers, but we like them as pickles and like them as just sliced, table sliced with our meals. Now this one, he looks like he's kind of an interesting squash. I think I've seen that hanging on the back of the truck. Somebody thinks that looks like something that ought to be underneath a bull, I think. Anyway, that's the harvest for today, or last night.
I'm going outside to see about the progress of the famous chicken coop. Looks like, number one, they've been painting some sides to the chicken house. Let's go see. Oh, and Albert cut the grass today, so that looks good. Let's go see about this chicken house, chicken coop. See what this progress is. See, we need some goats too. Eat up this grass in this small pen. Oh, there's the chicken run. And he's got a door framed. Oh, that's cool. Got a framed door. That's a big chicken run. These chickens will be very, very happy. What you guys doing? Painting. I don't imagine those chickens will scrutinize it much.
No.
What do you think, Albert?
It's good, though.
What have y'all been, other than painting? That's been it, huh?
Yeah, we've been painting.
Well, looky doke. Am I on your way? Well, y'all know the time, don't you?
Yeah.
It's slipping by. Albert, are you okay with it being late?
Yeah. Missing Taekwondo, though.
Oh no! What time are you supposed to be there?
7.
Okay, well,
9.
hey.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Did you get more pink?